Hello everyone. You can now apply 3D rendering techniques using MRIcron by selecting the Generate Nifty Files for MRIcron option in the EEG upload screen. When this option is selected, Nifty files are automatically generated and can be downloaded in the MRIcron Results tab. To download the MRIcron software, go to nitrc.org and search for MRIcron. Select the first result, MRIcron. Then select the right file for your operating system, either Windows, OS X for Mac, or Linux, and hit the download button. Agree to the license, and then the file should be downloaded to your computer. So just unzip the downloaded folder, double click on the folder, then double click again on MRIcron, and then double click on the MRIcron.exe application. So now the MRIcron software will be started for the first time, and it will load up some default atlas. Now you need to go to File, Open, and then go to the results file that you downloaded from the qEEG-Pro website. So in this case, these are all the files, the Nifty files that were generated for my subject. And as you can see, we have two anatomical templates, one skull stripped and one default. And we also have a lot of Nifty files, one for each frequency, discrete frequency for absolute power in the accelerator source reconstruction. So first, let's load up the skull stripped anatomical template. Now, as you can see, this is a standard brain template, and you can just navigate within this 3D image. And now, if you select Overlay and then Add, we can now select one of the 45 Z-score maps in accelerator source reconstruction. So let's select 17 Hertz. This is now superimposed on the anatomical template, but it's not quite the way I want it. So first thing we need to do is go to View and deselect 2D Smooth All. This will set the colors appropriately. So now we want to adjust the thresholds. By default, the thresholds are set to 0.01961 for the lower threshold and 1.82360 for the upper threshold. I want to change this to an upper threshold of 3 and a lower threshold of 2.4 in this case. And now you see this blob of excess 17 Hz activity in the right frontal cortex. So now let's change the color scheme to warm. Okay, now we're ready to go to the 3D rendering of this image. So go to Window and hit Render. So this is the 3D rendering of the anatomical template with the Z-score map superimposed on it. So you can do a number of things in this window. But it's important to realize that when you hit the arrow button, a high resolution rendering will be generated of the image that you are currently viewing. So let's hit that button. And as you can see, the image is much nicer after the processing is done. Alright, let me give you a short demonstration of the things you can do with this rendering. There are a lot of things you can do, but let me just show you a few of those. So you can change the orientation, you can rotate the brain from left to right, and also view the brain from the top or the bottom, and you can also travel through the brain by peeling off slices. So let's see what happens if I do this. So here's the axis frontal beta activity that I was talking about. Okay. Next, what you can do is add some shading to the image. And again, if I hit the arrows button, a higher resolution image will be generated. Finally, I want to show you the cutout option. So go to View, select Cutout, and then Show Cutout. Now you can see there's a piece of brain cut out from the image. Select Defaults and then Preview to get a better view. Now the axis Z-score is not visible here, so I want to change the settings a little bit. So let's go to the axial plane and cut out a little more. Let's change the settings. Here we go. There it is. So this is the image that I want. So select OK. And then again, generate a high resolution image. There we go. So now I want to save this image by going to File and then Save as Bitmap. And as you can see, you can save the image as a PNG bitmap file. Alright, so this software package can do a lot of things, and I would encourage you to explore all the possibilities within this software package to get the most out of it.